Hello everyone, good morning. I hope everyone is doing great. Well, we are back again with another stream. So, what are we gonna do today, huh? Well, I'm on my alt account basically. So there's quite a few things which are missing in this one. Uh, but yeah, the main thing that we are trying to do around here today would be I guess it'll be like a couple of folds. So let's go to Mostart first. All right. And I just want to, make sure that, okay, I'm consuming my resin because if I just teleport it to not cry, then what will happen is that it will trigger the Archon quest and I won't be able to do anything else. All right. So I don't want to do that. I do want to do whatever I have right now. I want to consume it and just want to make sure that, okay, we have enough of time and no interruptions as such. Okay. So here we
Add
are.
astra.
We're gonna
Thank you for
claim daily commissions and finish up all the
add
things regarding
astra.
that. We have already completed quite a few tasks around here, so we just need to do this. Original version, I think we'll be able to complete that one up next week. But yeah, so there are a few things. There's this new, new gameplay mode that is being added. So it's not a new gameplay; it's like the existing Finches one, but the only thing new about it is that we can actually go to this quest, but I don't know. I don't want to start this one up. We have the witch's homework. We don't really have too many people around here, so yeah. Just when we have completed, all of these are done. Imagining theater, we were able to reach level 8. So yeah, I think we are basically done around here. Let's go to Not Cry and start the Archon quest. I hope you guys. This is quite a long Archon quest, so this will probably take around 4 hours. So we will try to finish our first arc today and the second arc tomorrow. Okay,
Thank you for
so
waiting.
that's how it's gonna
I
be.
finished checking your adventurer handbook. Here are your commission rewards. We have no other urgent commissions on the books at present. Thank you for all your hard work lately.
That's a new one,
Perhaps you
right?
two could
We usually
consider
don't
taking a
get that.
vacation.
Amazing! Paimon never thought we'd end up having downtime and not cry. Things were pretty hectic when we first got here. Everywhere you looked, it was either the wild hunt causing chaos or the Vatui stirring up trouble. It felt like this whole region was one giant slime in a barrel, ready to go boom at any moment.
Really, we really have achieved quite a lot.
Sure have. Things were looking pretty dicey, but in the end, we managed to turn it around. Whoa! Paimon just got deja vu! Oh, that's
Really?
right. It's because we've done this like a million times now.
Yeah,
Yes.
true. In all
Are
the
you
regions,
two
we have
aware that the
been
moon
going through
prayer night
some
is soon to
quite
take place?
depressing things at
Oh,
times.
yeah!
But we
Paimon
also
told us
completed
that
all
was
of
coming
them,
up soon.
so that's nice.
Wait, why do you mention it though? Do people in Nasha Town celebrate it too? Paimon thought it was just for moon goddess worshippers.
You're partially right. Most people in Nausea Town just see the festival as an opportunity to do business. They do not concern themselves with the religious element. The festival was first celebrated by the Frost Moon Scions. On this day, they would wear moon prayer blossoms and celebrate the birth of the moon goddess through song and dance. They would also prepare food and handicrafts and give them as gifts to others. Over time, it became...
Oh, sounds like fun!
I'm definitely up for it.
Great! Well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any commissions for us, let's focus on some personal business instead. When we first got here, you mentioned that this was where your spaceship landed? We didn't get to follow up on it at the time, because we got wrapped up in that whole rare situation, but now we can finally start investigating it properly.
Yeah, except we do not have any idea where to start. Where
There's
our
a saying
spaceship
Paimon's heard
is.
around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll find something you weren't looking for. By that logic, you'll never find what you're looking for while you're searching. But the moment you stop looking, it'll jump right out at you.
Okay, that's a mess up logic, but
Could
yeah,
be worth a
let's
try
go
though,
try
right?
it.
Anyway, Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an ear out for spaceship-related intel as we go.
Sure. Doesn't seem to be that bad. And we haven't talked to Columbina in a while, so maybe let's
What's
go do that
wrong?
too.
You look super serious all of a sudden.
I was just thinking about Columbina and the doctor,
Huh?
the doorway.
I might guess why you'd be concerned about Columbina, but what does the doctor have to do with anything?
We learned back in Natlan that he's been investigating the moons, but he has been suspiciously absent so far.
Oh, that's true.
And he's
And
not the kind
now
of a
that you
person
mention
that
it,
you
we're
just ignore.
definitely overdue for a showdown with the Fatui. It is weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time. What could he be up to?
Engrossed in one of his experiments, perhaps?
True. Paimon would much rather deal with Marionette anyway. She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person. Maybe it's the pressure of being a Fatus? Especially as a Harbinger. Does she feel like she's gotta act tough to keep up
Yeah,
appearances or
maybe.
something? But then, every time we headed out with Rarier, she always wound up having to repair Polonia and her other robots. That's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. She's probably still furious about it.
Paimon, I have a feeling she might have heard that.
What? Relax, she's not even here.
Yeah, Catherine is
What's
here.
the matter?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, we'll be on our way now. Where are we again? Oh yeah, Columbina? Right, yeah, let's go see Columbina.
Alright, let's go see Columbina now. In Nocturne of the Far North. Alright, let's go do this. Columbina. There she is. Yeah, while the Archon quest is going on, you won't be able to do the weekly quests that we get from Columbina. That's not gonna happen. So, yeah. If you guys are doing it or you wanna do it, finish it up quickly, and also it'll give you 500 Primogems. So, yeah, it's a good thing to complete first. Alright, there she is.
She's sitting up.
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests. Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
Okay, so she's just floating down, huh?
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions.
Really? That's a good
They
thing,
are
I hope.
warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return
Okay.
home?
Oh,
So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
Yes. This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here. If I remain in Teyvat, there will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
okay, that's not
Alright
good.
then.
How do you intend to return?
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Teyvat. The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
You
Yep.
make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky. I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
Yeah.
You
I just
see?
remember something on the
She
slingshot
gets Paimon's
thingy.
sense of humor.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
Oh. Were you hoping I can answer that?
Yeah, considering you're
Yes.
also an
You
alien.
are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
Then, what I would say is, Enjoy the moment.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it!
I see.
Sage words.
Then what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a funny one.
Oh,
Anyway,
you just did stuff,
I
didn't
assume
she?
you're here about you know what. Give me your hand.
Nah, it's fine.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh, then do you still want to give me your hand? Or not?
Sure.
Sure. Thank you. So, I've heard that in the Moon Prayer Nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the Moon Goddess's honor. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Rahir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home. I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming Moon Prayer Night.
I've never joined a moon prayer night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
Oh, don't worry about that! We take
They are
care
praying
of
to you,
everything!
so you
All
can just
you need to
enjoy
do
and
is show
work
up.
with them.
Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough.
But they call me Kutar, and the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
I'll make it work. You have my word.
Yeah, we got your back!
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation.
Alrighty,
I suppose it
so
wouldn't
we
hurt
have
to pack a
to
few more
plan
sights
something
from
up,
this
huh?
world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no. Rather, it is. There is no need.
That was kinda cryptic, but sure. Guess it's between the two of you.
So we are just gonna be a messenger and pass it on to Lama, huh? Alright, let's move. Okay, so what's happening to her?
And also, I do not know.
Okay, so we'll need to get to Lama to understand what the question was. Where the answer is yes, no, yes, no, no. Rather,
Since
she
she's
doesn't
agreed
know.
to join the festival, let's go see who else wants.
Where's the festival? Okay, there.
Lauma's gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with her.
Yeah, she's a moon
Also,
enchanter,
What exactly
shouldn't
is
she?
your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
What? Are you... Hey, Lauma! It's us! Huh? Varka? What are you doing here?
Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth design.
Right, yeah, that too.
What do you mean, that too?
So preparation were already underway.
Yes. Celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Nodcry. On this day, the crescent moon at the top branches of the verdant crest turns into a full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Rare. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town
No,
all
that way
agree that a
to
big,
liven things
lively
up.
celebration is
No wonder Catherine said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night, despite now knowing that their past beliefs were founded on a falsehood.
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Adepti.
Although in their case, the Adepti definitely do exist.
Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival this time.
Wait, so... you mean she agreed to it? Huh. That's quite a surprise.
Then I suppose that she intends to return
Won't
to the
always
moon
make
on
me,
that day.
remember Devil May Cry.
Yeah, it's kind of a complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot.
She really shouldn't have endorsed your metaphor.
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might make such a decision. Well, if
By the way,
Kuthar has
slingshot is an
decided to participate in the
actual
festival,
theory that
we should
that
prepare
is being
accordingly.
used to
Yeah,
send ships
exactly.
toward
She was
celestial
saying how it
beings,
could be
which is like
risky for her to show
moon,
her face in public.
or even if you
We
wanna
were
go
wondering
to
if there was any way we could
say
hide
Mars.
her.
I think India used it
Unfortunately,
to send
the
the Mars
people who
rover.
carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with.
Darn! We may have bitten off more than we can chew here.
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff. We can handle that.
Huh? Are you saying you have a plan?
Not as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up. You
Okay.
can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces.
The Mondstatter spirit is strong with this one.
Yeah, definitely is.
As
Also,
it
it
happens,
might
I
be the
agree
alcohol
with
talking.
Mr. Varka. Let's start by
How
making
they
our
didn't know how he
appreciation
ended
for
up in his
Kuthar
island
the
to start
beating
with.
heart of the festive atmosphere. And who knows? Once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place.
Hey! Did you catch that? Lama said the thing! Or close enough, at least.
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Wind Bloom.
Yeah, I think
And you
that's
can
also
always
gonna
tell
happen
which
soon.
couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their faces. And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the Moon Goddess's face at this festival.
Not quite the same, surely.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I'll
she's
take
not
care
that
of
wrong.
business in the city, but I'll have to leave the decor up to you and the Frost Moon Scions. But lastly, there's the final key element that brings the festival to life. Companionship.
We'll take care of that part.
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along. Also,
Sure.
I have some further questions about Kuthar's decision.
Yeah, she said she didn't know. Okay, let's follow them out. Oh. Is that like a photo booth? Yep, definitely is.
What's this? They sure look like they're having
Drums.
fun.
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these.
Maybe it's an innate talent?
Lunatar.
Lunatar! You want to play too?
Guess not.
Yeah. She looks more confused than anything.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance.
Sure, why not? I saw something out here.
What are these floaty things?
Moon veils. We
Moon
hang
veils.
them from buildings in the city during the festival. When you look at the sky through them, it creates a love.
Moon veils, huh?
Everyone seems hard at work.
They're all
They're
preparing for the
items
decorations.
Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over here, Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large. Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll...
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
Oh, look at all these colors. It looks great. Can Paimon try one?
Come on, the gluten for
course.
always.
You bet. So,
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and moon prayer blossoms to guide us. As such, the Wade itself is a fun feature of this.
Okay, so they are just discussing about all the planning and how to decorate everything. All right, that's cool. Okay, the moon goddess sculpture.
Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival. I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer. I took this to mean her answer was no. But if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation.
There's no
Ah,
need.
I see. Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost Moon Scions of today no longer need a moon goddess. But my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she? All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
Okay, so
I see your point.
Worker is actually entitled
Yes.
sometimes.
She will soon.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories.
At the time, he just
Besides,
seems like
who's to say her journey to the
like
moon is a
Wendy,
one-way trip?
spouting out things
It's
that
not like
shouldn't
she
be
can't come
said
back and
out
visit if
loud.
she wants, right?
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly. Festivals are all about having fun, so let's keep it simple.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that's
head
tough.
back to Nausea Town soon. Wanna come with?
Sure.
Sure thing, let's go. Bye for now, Wilma.
All right.
Thank you all.
Let's do the preparation
Goodbye.
for the moon prayer. All right. Let's see. The travel need blessing, not burden. It sounds good in principle, but with blessings along be enough. For Columbina? Probably. He's a goddess after all. Okay, where do we need to go now? Oh, this place. That's Durin, Albedo,
Hey, over there!
and the
It's Durin and
Rotiki
Albedo with
twins.
twins. What could they...
Let's see what they're talking about.
Your guess
Let's
is as good
crash
as
their
mine.
chat.
Ah, Grandmaster, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. It's been a while. Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
Haha. Yes, that too.
Yeah, right. Oh, wait. Why does everyone keep saying that too?
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I guessed right?
Half right.
Yeah, so he was guessing all the time, huh?
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nausea Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all.
So what
On
do
closer
like
inspection,
3D
we
images?
realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
Of course it will be.
What do you mean?
You could see them but
You
not
could
touch them.
see them, but not touch them?
Exactly. It was very peculiar.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Nodcry before, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nodcry in the run-up to Moonprayer Night. From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first... But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless.
They're just illusions.
There is no great cause for concern.
I'm glad they weren't real.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
So something changed,
It's
huh?
a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side.
What about you two? Any plans?
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Duran to assist her with an experiment, but we
Okay.
lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her. We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
So basically, she just
tracks.
drops some clues and go away.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
And who might that be?
Right? Whatever's happening in Notcry, she always seems to be the first one to know. Let's go see what she knows. We can
Really?
invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
Okay. Alright, so let's go. Curatorium of Secrets. Let's see what she knows. She helped us a lot in the various
You're
situation.
right. I have noticed.
Yep.
There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Only a little, though. Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears.
Oh,
But
okay.
this
That's weird.
time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual. Yehuda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime,
Who
let me check
Yehuda?
off some points of interest. First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life.
Oh.
Okay, whose last memories would those be?
So, you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell. They claim
this
to
could
be
be the
from
Leland disorder.
Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
6,000.
Hear that?
Wow. Okay, that's something.
6,000 years?
That's 4 fingers, basically.
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights Favonius era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information I gather, which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
So calculating.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the
Yeah.
abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flints, and me.
Agreed.
Okay.
It coincides with my duty as a...
For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the Abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the Ancients.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
Seems like it, yeah.
Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along.
By the way,
The guy
we managed
must
to
have worked
convince
his grand
Paladina
plan.
to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations.
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite an achievement. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. And Yehoda loves a party. So I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
Yeah, speaking of Yoda, where is she? Ah, there she is.
No,
Right on the queue.
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss.
Okay,
So
what's the
many
bad news?
people. All right, everyone inside, quick.
Okay. How fast is she running? That was comical.
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship. Like a spaceship?
A spaceship at Star Sand Shoal. Must be ours.
This gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. Huh? You already know about it? Ugh, I thought I was gonna blow people's minds. Wait, back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown! What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space? I want to know everything!
Yeah, maybe that's a conversation for a later time.
Yep, exactly. Wow. Really? Well, I don't know if I'm all that.
I guess that decides where we're heading next.
Star Sand Shoal.
Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you?
Fair enough.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done.
I wish
Sure.
everyone a productive investigation.
You too.
Alright, let's go.
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehoda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Oh, sorry, boss.
She was just ready with Homura. Okay, let's go to the Phantom place. There it is. Let's go. Let's see the spaceship, shall we? Oh yeah, it's an actual spaceship, huh? Nice. But where did it go if it was supposed to be here 6,000 years ago? But we woke up like 500 years ago, right?
Wow, what do you know? Yehoda was right on the money. This Phantom really is your spaceship, but that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost?
Spaceships,
Maybe it
spaceships,
no longer
ghosts, really.
exists.
Ah, you're already here.
The Moon Chanter.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
I was. Until no one's ever seen something quite like this before.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period. Any idea why that is?
Most probably the Lena
Unfortunately
energy
not.
is
We have
all messed up.
very limited information about them, since they can't be interacted with. The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this time.
So let's look around and see what we can find out.
Yeah.
Let's talk to
Seems like
people.
that's all we can do.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
Okay, thank you. Can we talk to the Phantom people? Otherwise, how are we gonna get to know what's happening around? Nothing. That's a rhyme deer. Rhyme horn deer, right?
Everyone, our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Is that a phantom rhyme horn?
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Then how about this?
How does she look just with one eye? I mean, the other eye is all covered with her hair. Okay, are we gonna follow the rhyme horn deer?
Oh, it's leaving.
It
Yeah.
appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly. We may
Oh,
live in a different
so
era from these
that
phantoms,
person is
but I trust
Raimhundia
that
is
the
also
terrain, climate,
pleasant,
and
like
ecology
Paimon.
here are. Let's give them a moment and hope for the best.
Okay.
All back together. Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions.
Okay, so she's talking with animals, like the Dr. Doolittle, isn't she?
It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while. This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary.
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Indeed. Other
We
than
could
that, I
have
was also
glided
thinking
ourselves,
that
right?
the
To do the same.
world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
We only see a small fragment.
Good point.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch.
Ah,
The sniffer
yeah.
mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
Yeah, that's why we
So,
weren't able to
just
wake
like
up
us
for a long time.
humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes, still, they deserve our thanks. We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go, and enjoy your feast.
I've
Okay,
noticed
the
some other human
Raimhundian
phantoms gathered
blunt
nearby.
horn
Come
rhino
on, let's go
puffin.
talk to them.
Okay, let's talk to the phantoms ourselves, shall we? The phantom number 1. Kilo.
What is this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
Oh?
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Huh? I don't know.
We
In
can
all
interact with
likelihood,
them.
it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
Just imagine how old the travelers are. Okay, the next one.
Come on.
You mean Paimon?
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
We should go with them.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's
They're
it made
trying
of?
it with the...
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
Of course he
I was
is.
just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice.
He was just pretending.
I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Nodcry. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually, you were doing some serious investigating.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people.
Okay, if we'll only just show the moment when my brother was searching for me, maybe then I could have discovered why he wasn't in the spaceship. Yep, could have done that, but no such luck. All we have seen is arbitrary movement in time during its long stay here.
Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence, and think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Very optimistic. Thanks, Walker.
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now.
Sounds good.
Actually, I wanted to go
drinks are
around
on
the
me,
spaceship and
Team Knights
see.
of-
Am I in Team Knights of Favonius as well?
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
Oh, definitely he will.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
Yeah, he's cool. Mostly he's drunk, so he doesn't really care. Okay, what's happening?
Oh, no! Get away!
We can't help him.
Oh,
Oh. Those monsters just eat the man.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Durin. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
but...
And try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've made now?
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any
39
way.
times he tried to see people. That says something about
You
his
seem to
character.
have calmed down a little. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Durin?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here? What happened to those people?
My guess would be that we are seeing Nodcry during the Conrian Cataclysm. Would that be accurate?
Conria.
That is correct. As you know, once the Abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Nodcry, causing immeasurable harm. Then 500 years ago, the whole of Tevat suffered an abyssal disaster. Once more, Nodcry was dealt a devastating blow.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave. Be they human, fae, or god. The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we are seeing is history.
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar.
Yes.
But you can't change, you
Fate
can't
was
attempt to
determined
change
long,
the fate,
long ago.
not history.
I still have a couple of other questions for you. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident?
Probably
And
from the
also,
clothes?
how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events? From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age.
Wait, so
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
He was alive since then. Well, he is a fae, after all.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. Treasure it, because someday you may find it in terribly short supply. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return. Your curiosity toward the Abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call? I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rarir's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the Abyss with you. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you.
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the Abyss is not the only issue that haunts me. Even before I became
Okay,
who I
so
am
what other
today,
things are there?
the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all? My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rarir, something became a little clearer to me. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely.
Of course she has.
And then I wish you every success. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back.
Alright, so let's go back and see if we can do something around it, shall we?
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything though. I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! But nope. All we got was useless snippets of conversation. And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia. What a load of
Hyperborea, not
baloney.
hyperpopia.
Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue. Each phantom only showed a very brief moment in time. There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Paimon agrees.
He's still looking forward for the
It's the first
festivity,
thing
huh?
she understood in this whole conversation.
Okay, Never's thinking
You
something.
look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's document.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it! Hyperborea! Hyperborea.
I'm serious. Only
still
an
thinking about
expert in
that.
the Frost Moon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium's storage shelves. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying. Sure, let's do that.
Huh?
She agreed
But
rather
didn't you
quickly.
say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry. Shutting up. Shutting up.
Now
Well,
is
you
not a
heard
good
her.
time to push Nefer's buttons.
Yep, it's never a good time to
Anyway,
push her buttons.
back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food. Although,
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
Yeah.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine?
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in.
Yeah. It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
Uh-oh. Why are you all looking at us?
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now, I need to stop by Dory's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to.
Gotcha. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Columbina and see what she likes. Alright.
Is something the matter?
Well, you seem a little down.
I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling a little rattled after witnessing the
looks
horrors
like
of the
half
abyss.
asleep.
But it's okay. This is something I have to work through.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally, we're here to talk.
You can always rely on us.
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
You are a kid. Considering we have been like here for 500 years and everybody else is ancient. Although you are an ancient dragon, you're still not. Well, we just got reborn, so let's see where Columbina is.
Huh? She's not here.
I can't sense her presence at all.
Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time too?
Maybe she
Where
took
did
them
they
out for
go?
walkies. Walkies.
Walkies? For Kuhenki? You're not pets, you know. Oh well. Looks like we just came at a bad time. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, She needs time to rest anyway.
Okay, cool. So, fair point. Let's go.
Palomina! Are you back yet? Oh,
Doesn't seem that
how
way.
strange.
This is a
Looks like
bit
she still
odd.
isn't here. Right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention.
By the looks of it, she hasn't been back all day.
What about Luanatar? Luanatar, you there?
Yep, there it is.
Hey! Do you know where Columbina went? Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is, could you take us to her?
Sounds like I don't know either, to me.
Yeah, that's even stranger.
Paimon, look, the flowers.
What about them?
That's not good news.
They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale right now. Good idea. She might know what's happening.
Okay, let's go see.
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? Is she okay?
She's missing.
No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
Has anyone approached Silver Moon Hall lately?
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence. Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it.
Makes sense.
Okay, so Nasha down because people are always snoping. Okay, cool. They just get low-key dissing about on people. Okay, what's happening in here? Is somebody here?
Wait a moment. Is it just Paimon or is this doll kind of suspicious?
No, I don't recognize it.
Yeah, who's told us that?
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod Cry.
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
It's
Not
it seems
sure,
like a child
but
trying
it's
to,
definitely hostile.
scare you up.
No, not that way. The final boss is right here.
The
Did
sniffer
the
mole?
sniff mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not.
The voice is a little
Also-
familiar.
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave quite
Oh,
an
Alice.
indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Alice, the great adventurers of the realm, Doro King, defender of old Mondstadt, etc. But most importantly, Elle. Cute Clee's mom.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance.
Well, it was
Unfortunately,
more
none
like
of them
the
are affiliated
Fatui.
with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us, so that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice? It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but Alice in the flesh?
Yep, there was a Dorico in her.
That's right. So, what do you
Yeah.
think? How
On
does
her
it
hair,
feel
there's,
to finally
Dorico,
meet
what-
me?
What's she got stuff?
You look like...
Clee.
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy. Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend of yours?
Kinda.
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be
Is
forgetting
a
it
bit
anytime soon.
different, isn't it?
It's okay, Wilma, don't force it.
He
Paimon
held
will
us
do
along in the
honors.
past.
That's right. She's a good person, just kinda
Unpredictable.
unpredictable.
Yep, that's the right word.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? Hmm? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet
Her
you.
pigeon is on her hat.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodcry's present situation.
15 minutes,
In other
that's
words,
it?
I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Fair enough. Well,
Last
Miss
episode.
Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nodcry, Alice?
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss.
Really? You are the boss? Are we getting a weekly boss like you?
And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will
I'm going to
never
send a formal
succeed.
request for Jean to put you in solitary.
Aw, drat. My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
Isn't she a bit over the top?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me?
No, it's just you seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person.
You're quite right. I'm here in Nodcry because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle. It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for.
You know where Columbina is.
Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea? My main reason
Okay.
for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well. I'll skip over the complicated parts. But to sum it up,
Oh.
abyssal energies are all that
So you
lie
have to pour the
beyond
tea.
Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
Okay.
No wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In
Seems
part,
that way.
but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No. They're the trilunar syzygy.
A
Trilunar syzygy.
trilunar.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world.
Life, death, and such, aren't you?
Oh, that's exactly it. The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. But, fast forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh. The power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Nodcry. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame.
What
And
was
it's
the War of
having
Funerary
a
Flame?
noticeable effect on Tevat's borders.
Okay, there's quite a bit of lore that we probably would have to search. Why are you so concerned about said borders, if I might ask?
Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R.
Right, daughter.
Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows?
Columbina wants us to use their power to return home.
I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
Nicole? You mean Mage Anne?
Oh, so you remember.
We heard her voice in Fontaine.
Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the
Oh.
story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
Oh,
What does
why
that
is
mean?
that?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
Like, she went incognito or something like that? Okay, now you're back into Columbina. The damn slut.
My body is so... Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy, like I've been asleep for too long. Is it daytime or nighttime? Is the moon out? I think I'll go for a walk.
Okay, so she's going for a walk by herself while she is feeling drowsy. Not a good idea.
Are you out for a walk too? Huh?
That wasn't spooky at all, was it?
The day
Yeah, she just
has
turned.
come at last.
Oh? Incorporeal. I think that's the right word.
Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form?
Yep,
But Moon
seems that
Prayer
way.
Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home. Death is near.
Uh-oh. He's
Is
literally
this how
dying.
it ends for me? Will I return to the moon after I disappear? Or... I don't want it to end like this. So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, I can still feel. But as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world. The world where I was born.
Okay. This way, your last chance to visit Frostmoon Enclave. Don't let it slip away.
Come on, come on! Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave.
These decorations, they're so heavy.
Really?
It's times like this when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes.
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the
Yeah.
past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face. Like they were frozen stiff.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat.
Okay, the incognito mode allows her to snoop on people. Yeah, kinda.
I want to
You
watch
just
them a
wanna
little
view
longer.
how their real emotions are. Okay. Stroll through the Frostmoon Enclave. Sure.
So just fill these balloons with air?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Take this!
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts.
We
Gonna
won't
be
use all
stay
of
silent
them.
for a minute.
And as long
I'll
as
be
Lady
back.
Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm, right?
Oh, you menace. Then think fast!
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
Huh? How come Lametti got a midsummer berry dessert? Oh, I always get Lockaberry. I don't mind sharing. You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours.
They're sharing food? I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, everyone just ate off their own plate. And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moon.
Hey! That was 2 bites! Oh, then you can have another bite of mine.
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to be family.
She's just gonna keep on rummaging
I'm
around,
seeing so
looking
much
at
that I'd
people.
never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around. It's nice, being able to just watch people in peace in these final moments.
Yeah,
What
it's
a rare
kinda,
opportunity.
involuntarily
I think I'll
when
go
you
take a
saw
look
somebody
around
who's
Ashtown,
a
too.
lot more,
Maybe the traveler will be
refined,
there.
or somebody you're praying to. I'm definitely sure the people would be rather conservative or not think about those things, right? Or what they do generally, right?
After the War of Funerary Flame, the moon
Just imagine
goddesses
you
were
won't
no
behave the
longer
same way
recognized by
if
Tevat.
a prime
They
minister or
lost the
president of the
whole
country is in front
foundation
of
for
you,
their
right?
existence.
Let
That's
alone a
why the moon
god.
goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her.
It's just what like Columbia said.
To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Theoretically, speaking so candidly
Who
should put
are the
me in
heavenly
their
principles to
crosshairs
start
too,
with?
but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want.
Hmm.
Anywho, the moon marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night, when the Kufaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared. We're too late.
Ugh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do.
Okay, back up for another lecture, shall we?
Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Tevat was lost. The same logic applies to the present moon goddess too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselet, and she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Wait, we did that to her?
But we didn't do that intentionally.
Well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be.
If you are making light of this, hopefully that means you have a plan.
Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world.
Really?
Now, if you wish to find your moon goddess, there are 2 problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Strengthen her connection. But Does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
Her name?
Yes.
A
Names
real
are
name.
very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence.
I asked her once, but she said she didn't know.
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure something out.
Okay, so Nicole is here too, huh?
Mage N is going to help us out too? That means we've got 2 Hexacircle mages on the case.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me.
Side quest. Really?
Like you said,
It's not that
I'm a
important
busy
even.
lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to... That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Clee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future. Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till moon prayer night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
What do you mean, mind your heads?
What?
I wonder how Durin's doing.
You really are super busy.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on, just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varga.
There were some unexpected names. That Durin, Albedo, Venti. It's a child, really.
Clee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Clee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Please, a little
Clee's a
angel.
little angel.
Yeah, she just
I'm
bombarded
glad you
a
agree.
whole,
Well, all the
entourage
best.
and
See
reduced
you
it
when I
to,
see you.
a stubble, basically. Please,
She left in a
overpowered.
hurry.
At least in the lore.
Yeah,
Not in the
she
game.
didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I know that's necessary.
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Clee, wasn't it? What's she like?
That's
He is a
long
handful.
story.
Alright, let's see where we're going to go next. That's Columbina, right? Columbina sign in the lower right hand corner. Yep. That's her.
What a lively place. I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through! Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free reign in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair! You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing. Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life.
They're just bickering between the
materials
friends.
haven't arrived yet, all right? You know how busy it gets in the days before moon prayer night. I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority.
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're
Friends.
friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Unscrew her vocal cords, really.
Sandrone. So
Missing
that was her way
Sandrone,
of
huh?
trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
You wanted to say ugly things in reply, really? Okay. Alright, continue strolling to Nasha Town. Where are we gonna go next? He is floating like a
Have you
spectre.
decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer.
Really?
Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh?
Yeah, not
Is
talking
he
to you.
talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh.
Okay, that was somebody
Come
else for
back
sure.
anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I
She was
don't know
expecting
why,
herself.
but I still held out hope.
Okay,
The
we
most
to next.
important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Okay, which Fatui are you paying visit to? Uh-oh.
Columbina?
Did we saw her? Did we actually saw her? Or is it just an intuition?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
That one thing made her happy, huh? Okay, we are still staying by this side, huh? So she's just gonna follow us around. Alright. Where do we need to go now? Okay, back around here. It's a very lengthy quest, guys. I hope everybody is okay with that.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and...
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage
Not really. We've never met. But from what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion. That kind of thing.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf!
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexen Circle for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman in sight and ask, hey, are you Nicole?
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away?
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Oh, true.
Yeah, what about a T-set?
That would be...
This young lady then?
This young lady, then?
That's Nicole, right? Even I'm expecting her to be
Sorry to
Pyro.
disturb you, but are you Miss Nicole?
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius.
She isn't talking.
Well,
This is awkward.
When I shook my head,
I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Huh? Where's
She's
this
talking in
voice
their
coming
mind.
from?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's really you!
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate.
Okay,
Now
so
then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My
yeah,
name
she
is...
is Pyro, it seems. The unappreciated master sculptor.
No, stop!
Wait, what
Alice!
was all
I
that?
can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans.
Wait, when I'm gonna
so
publish this one,
sorry
I'm gonna
about that.
stop and read whatever
Alice
there
took
was
the
written in
liberty of
there.
devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle, but I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything?
Okay, so Alice
gosh,
is
so
messing around with
embarrassing.
people.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Don't worry about it.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or, well, communicate.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady?
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
Sorry? Embarrassing? When?
Among the words that popped out just now, I saw
Yes,
Angel.
my name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power.
So she's an angel. Okay.
The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
Right! Paimon remembers her.
But we have never seen her in person.
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. No. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame.
Okay. Because we don't know what that is.
Blank looks. Maybe I should start with the background of the war, or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and
But that means
creations
she's more than
bestowed upon
6,000
them
years
by
old.
the angels. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons, even after the War of Funerary Flame. They sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
How's she listening
Yes,
in? She can't
but they
even
did not
see
know.
what she's talking about.
After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
Oh, that's such a sad story.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Well, I mean, it's...
Yeah, she was just
Okay,
going on in a monologue.
It seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters. It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control, and what I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The relevant part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans. The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Tevat and the outside world, which means With enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay. So, they built some kind of portal?
Oh, yes. A portal. Yes.
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail.
Whoa, 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 time out! Let's summarize what we've got first. The Hyperboreans were the last
We don't
ones
want
to
to go
use
into
this
those
method,
stories a lot more
so
right
we
now.
somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power it up. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki.
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone by now. That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed? Well,
Okay.
travel back isn't quite accurate. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together,
You're again going on a tangent, Nicole.
You look lost.
Yeah, things got a little, technical there.
Alright, let me think about how to put this more simply. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll regroup. By completing certain
that works.
rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure. If everything checks out, and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the Moon Goddess back home.
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Yes. Basically, yes.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the Moon Goddess's name.
My name? Are they
Looking
looking for
up.
a way to stop me from disappearing?
Yep, that's what they're doing. So
Excuse
can you go
me,
ahead and give your name to them?
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon's history. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail. Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then?
Okay, see ya. So Nicole just
She
came in and
seems
went by,
friendly.
just like that.
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen.
Any longer, I'll
I've
probably
been dying
start
for a
forgetting
chance
it.
to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
Yeah, she was
What did I
talking
tell
to,
you?
literally
A
talking
lot
about
of
the
quirky
minds.
people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is...
You are in
where
our
do we start
orbit, by the
looking
way,
for the Moon
Mr.
Goddess's
Varka.
name?
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kuthar's birth.
I have a hunch that the Fatui might know something too.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Kalabina's journey through Duvat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frostmoon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Alright.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
I should follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
Okay. Alright, so where are we gonna go now? Okay, the meeting point.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kutar.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless
Deified, huh?
retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. Alright, let's take a look through.
Alright, so we're just going through the text and trying to find out what her name, real name is.
Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frostmoon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out changed nothing. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represented.
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
Okay, when you were organizing these texts, what criteria did you use?
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, prose style, and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frostmoon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes?
Oh, seems like this is getting us nowhere. For what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable sources too?
Sure.
Yeah, there could be
Give me
some
a moment.
hints. So we're checking
Exerting but a
all the
fraction of
places.
her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea, upon whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon.
She's laughing.
Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The
Sniff
three
test.
moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The subjectivity is strong for this one.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, this was her prophecy. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar.
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading?
Seems like a collection of anecdotes.
Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth the Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
Yeah, sounds like her.
I remember that.
Not
Oh,
knowing
she
the
does
meaning
remember
of
that.
Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. But Kutar was gone.
Okay, so the
The
Kutar was
Moonshanter
gone by then.
declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. Yet,
Oh, is that
no
the
further
nest?
miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years. Huh. Any thoughts after reading that?
It gives off somewhat lonesome feeling.
Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I had originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do.
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult for people.
Yes.
Oh.
She's still working with the birds, right? In the nest.
And now,
I can make
I
no
can
such
make
gesture.
no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
Okay.
Still no
She's
name.
sad.
That's a bit of a shame.
Alright, let's go here. Next part.
But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something. Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing.
Yeah, let's see where they are. Arlecchino and Sandrone, that is.
Let's see. There's Barca. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too.
Talk about coincidences.
Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the time.
Yeah, that's a nice thought.
So you've been waiting for us?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How'd your investigation of the Frost Moon Enclave go?
That was a dead end.
We didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that, it went pretty well.
Yeah, we learned some stories from her early days.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life.
So, Barca was waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for Alice?
Oh no, we already met with her.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
Yeah, I do go on.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She
Yep,
said that
she
she'll
said
contact
that.
me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Introductions are overrated.
Wonder.
Especially in cases like this.
The head guy.
It's you!
So, it's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I've
Yeah,
been
he's part
writing
of
to
the
Hat
academia
Guy
now.
since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nodcry.
Hat guy? Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of
Who
Favonius.
likes the sound of his own voice, it seems.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scion.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat Guy. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy.
Mr.
I
Guy.
believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here. Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Okay.
The Doctor.
Doctor.
Also known as Dottore. Second of the Fatui Harbingers.
Yeah, just as a thought.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there's bad blood between you.
Wasn't
I was reviewing
Columbina
our
the
archives
second?
and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia,
Sandeek, huh?
but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
Must be doing something really bad to get kicked out of it. When the Abyss King mentioned that student, that was the doctor. Oh.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Nocry.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Okay.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record?
Yeah, well,
Anyway,
with Doctor, it's
we were
always
just about
a
to meet
criminal
2
record.
of the other Harbingers. Want to come along?
Sure.
Even though they're harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so...
I got it.
The Frost Moon
The
Scion's
acquaintances of his
relations
too.
with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Okay, so Waka is taking the lead. And with the head guy. And Kutar is, you know, just following us around.
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again.
Fair enough.
What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
Let's see if he's gonna be having synergy with the worker when worker drops. There they are, Sindroni
You
and
made
the
it.
father, Nave.
Who is this?
A
They
scholar
actually
from
forgot.
Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Wait, this is the academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surasthana.
Well, what do you know?
So Star literally means the head of
All right
God.
then. My mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on Dottore, but this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Nodcry to pursue my personal academic interests.
Okay.
Hey, Barca, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long.
you flatter me.
You're all harbingers.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little pawn. He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
So they're all against him, huh?
Fair point.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode,
Reikir.
Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that...
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows. Only an idiot would believe he doesn't have something more planned.
Yeah, that's why she
With
didn't
this
take
in
the
mind, I returned to
Moonade Centrifuge,
Snezhnaya
right?
and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Nodcry is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Her Majesty concurred. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he's continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora. Both
Okay.
of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly. But it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears.
Okay, so he's
The only
very much
similarity
intended
we
on
share
what
is
he wants to
that
get.
once we
Nothing
set our
else.
minds on doing something, we will see it done. Whatever it takes.
Well, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Not his time.
Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories.
Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. then
Speaking
leave the
from
first
experience, I
person he can
guess.
find to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results, which causes the gas inside to leak out. That gas was poisonous. If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people might have died. And after all that, he left while I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said.
So he does experiment and go away.
Waste of time? The nerve!
What is Columbina doing?
He wasted my time!
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Hat guy, I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs. Especially when it comes to Dottore.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now, so I'll be on my way.
Okay, so he's
Wait, what?
trying to impede
gonna leave?
Dottore.
You're welcome to join if you want.
When this happened?
Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing Dottore. Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather, disappeared.
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
What did she do while she was with the Fatui?
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't? Knowing
Well,
what we do
she's a
now,
god,
it's probably something
you know.
related to Kavaki, right? More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice.
Oh?
It was a dumb and stupid rumor. But the reality of the situation made it hard to
But
refute.
does that mean that she was
And
actually,
what happened after that?
you know, stronger
I imagine
than
she
the
stopped
name?
caring.
Because she was a third at that time.
She no longer
Now
seemed
name
to
is
care
a
why
third.
she had been recruited. And for my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idol had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed when she wasn't.
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually, and so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
Oh,
And on
so
the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it. I forget who
she's
said
the
it,
eighth of the Fatui
but those
Harbingers,
words
right?
have always stuck with me.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
Conscientious person. Okay, thanks for telling us all this.
What is it? Something come to mind?
It's nothing. It's just even more eager to learn her new name now. Actual name, actually. I want to shout it to her from the rooftops.
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, Columbina is still the most shoutable name. I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had, I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her.
Nor I.
Sandrone. Harlequino.
Alakino. Because of her tea parties, huh? Wait.
It's a Sealy!
What's Cecily doing
Does
here?
that mean Nicole has news for us?
Ladies, I
Oh yeah,
thank you for
Nicole
your
is part of
hospitality.
this thing.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
Take care, everyone.
Okay, time to do what adventurers do best.
Oh, that's Sealy.
Sealy!
Yep. Yeah, so Nicole is from that. Oh, there's a Durin now. Are we gonna move to Durin? Let's see. Yep, it's a Durin.
Here you are.
Oh, that guy.
Okay.
How come you're back so soon? Did things go all right with the Fatui?
Fine. Totori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Unfortunately not. We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history. But the results are the same each time.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I
that's
see
bad.
it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked? And if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
That's just meaningless speculation.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions. However, we could not change their fates.
The events of the
It's
past
a
are like
history, so how
fate
can
that
you
has been
change
written into
that?
Irminsul. There isn't a living thing in Tevat that can escape its past.
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
It's an impossible task.
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's
Yeah,
true.
maybe 40th is a charm.
But you are still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what some mage told you. It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. It's something you wish for deep inside. So, think for yourself about what you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that gives him a new perspective, I guess.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits the effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures. Reducing ourselves to mere playthings of fate.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact with them despite knowing that we can't?
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Tevat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Tevat to appear. This is tantamount to rewriting reality to an extent.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
No one's ever tried it before.
Yeah,
If you're gonna
but should
try
be
it,
true.
it'll take courage. And you have to be confident that you can control it.
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen my daughter?
Okay, someone is searching
missing.
for their daughter.
I have to find her. I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? Ah!
If I can
Okay.
use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe it'll change his decision. Maybe he'll stay away.
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of the power, but rather how you use it.
True.
To intimidate and obstruct.
Nuclear power can be used for both,
Sounds
you know,
about right for the
destruction
Abyss.
as well as
Let me
helping
try.
people out.
I should be able to influence that thing.
Have you seen a little girl?
Let's see, what can we influence?
This isn't the time for that! Just run!
Hello? Can you move, please? Yep.
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there?
Okay, so we just need to hit these things to make sure.
What is this? Looks dangerous. I I should get out of here.
Okay.
He really left.
Don't celebrate too soon. Follow him. See what he does next.
Okay, so we are just helping him out. Okay,
Monsters
there are
approaching
two
from the front.
monsters.
You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No,
Okay.
there's monsters ahead.
So we just blocked that.
Wait,
Uh,
is that the barrier I
did we
saw
just
earlier?
locked him?
Why is it appearing now?
Yeah, it seems we locked him out. Okay, we let the monsters go.
The
Oh,
monsters are gone.
now we let him out. Okay, we are helping.
The barrier's gone too. How odd.
Okay, so he can't interact with us yet.
Anyway, I guess I'll keep going.
Quickly, let's keep up.
Okay, let's keep following him. Let's see how much more we can help.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere.
Anti-monster traps? What does that mean?
But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
He's in the radius, right?
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him.
Okay. Now
I'll
we
use the
can...
barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow.
Okay. We just helped him out.
Hey, wake up!
Who's there?
No good. Gotta keep moving ahead.
Monsters? Yep.
Many monsters.
We have so many explosives too.
There's still a chance, Durin.
Okay, so... let them come in. Blast that. Okay, this one's done. This one and this one. Did we kill them all? Yep, think so.
This is a new development. I've never seen this happen before. We might just be able to save this person.
No, it's history. You can't... You can extend it, you can go further on what he's seeing, but I don't think we can save him. That means we'll be changing the history, and that could have a ripple effect in future.
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Spargana's her name. She's carrying a
Spargana.
large backpack.
Get out while you still can, you fool. You won't find any survivors here.
But I can't just leave her here. She must be so scared right now.
Yeah, true. Kids are used to get scared very easily.
Wish I could help, but I haven't seen her. You'll just have to keep looking.
Okay, thank you. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for you.
Sure.
Don't bother. I've got nowhere left to go.
Okay, more monsters, huh?
What's that noise? Monster!
So, yeah, he
If he
died.
goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this once more. This time, we have to stop him.
Okay, so we have to stop him from interacting with those people. We locked them out.
How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You
Okay.
know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's got me this far after all.
Yep. Okay, now what? There.
What?
Hmm. Is that her daughter? His daughter? Hmm. We just locked that place up. Now what? Does he have to do something else? Okay, he's running again. Something's changing.
Huh? That looks like one of my daughter's books. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name on it right there. She left her backpack here.
Uh-oh, the monster's here.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
Okay, what explosives? Hmm. Uh-oh. They are coming all along. Damn, so many of them.
It won't work. There's not enough left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
I guess.
Okay, so we are closing up this thing now.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
Hmm.
That's my daughter's book. She's passed this way. Why? Why won't you let me go in? I've searched and searched and searched just for this. But how will I find her without any clue? I no longer have anywhere else to go.
Uh-oh. So he still dies even if he doesn't go in, huh? See, that's what we're talking about. History. It cannot be changed.
He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is death. Albedo? Hat Guy? Let's try one more time. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I don't want to give up either.
Okay, let's try it one more time. Hmm. Oh, the guy comes in here.
My ear. What's going on? All these scenes running through my head. Where are they from?
Huh? What's going on?
He can interact with us now.
His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... What's happening to me? Huh?
You can see us now?
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized you were there. But you were the ones guiding me using that marked barrier, right?
Yep.
I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like memories. Like things I really did experience. I won't find my daughter. In fact, I'll ultimately die trying to find her.
Yeah,
Isn't
sorry
that
about
right?
that.
Well, no, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either, have you?
We don't even know who your daughter is, man.
It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you.
I'm just... tired. Maybe this is destiny. Maybe it doesn't matter how hard I search. How long do I have left?
Not long.
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help. Let's rest a while. You look exhausted too.
Now's not the time for you to start pitying us.
It's not pity. I'm just realizing that I've only got 10 or so minutes left. You know?
We said 20. But that's okay. You can rest for those 10 minutes.
You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills, where people enjoy limitless freedom?
Oh, so it was,
And you're
even at
from
that time, it
Sumeru,
was
where they've built an
not
academy
famous.
into a giant tree?
Huh.
Yes. It seems you've never heard of either place.
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Yes. Have you heard of Hyperborea?
I have,
yes.
but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later rebuilt?
I've never heard that name.
What is that?
Then what about Sal Vindaknir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around, huh? I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart. There's barely any common ground to start from.
It's all right. We did hear something new, at least.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be going all right for you, I guess.
They are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom and happiness. There's a lot of good people in the church and the Knights of Favonius, and even outsiders find that it's an easy place to feel at home. We have festivals a few times a year. Everyone gets together to drink, sing, and be merry.
Sumero's a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. It's a nation fraught with problems wherever you look. But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to build prosperous civilizations anew. I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean the future isn't a total mess, right?
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. Might be best if you don't waste too much time on me. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably. In that case, may your wishes come true.
Okay, even in his last moments, he's wishing us well. Yeah, that's a nice guy.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet the end that was his to begin with. The ending of this tale did not change.
May your wishes come true.
Hat guy, could I ask you a question?
Sure.
You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated, and it weighs heavily on you, too. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. Take that guy we tried to help, for instance. At least he said goodbye with a smile, right? I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and he created me. As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. Either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew more about you, I might understand your thoughts a bit better.
I've told you about myself. I'm a student at the academia.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam.
All right. If you really don't want to talk about it, I won't press you any further.
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes. A branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
So you had a human creator too?
Yeah. But my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. After that...
Oh, so he is actually telling them the whole story about him being a Fatui Harbinger.
Durin. Resisting the influence of the Abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy, trying to do the right thing. None of these things are easy, but no matter how hard they are, trying to rewrite past wrongs is far harder. You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was no point speculating about that, but the real answer is, yes, you absolutely will.
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path.
I will. I promise.
All right, break time's over.
Okay, so Durko is up.
Hello? Durin speaking.
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to, I'm detecting some unmistakable fluctuations here at the border. The amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle. and was able to hold a conversation with us.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits further attention. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. Counting on you. I should probably have Nicole come and check this out as well.
Okay. Alright, so that's the first part of it completed. Cool. Okay, so I think we are gonna stop here for the day.
There you are.
Oh, it gets
I
started
was worried
automatically.
you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Sealy along the way.
Oh, let's wait then.
I am delighted
Let's
to
wait for
see that
the
you
new thing to
understand
get
what takes
started.
priority,
Then we'll
and
stop.
that your adventurer's instinct has not swayed your resolve. Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are telling me that this is where we shall find the entrance to the ruins.
Oh, cool!
Patience. This was a sanctuary of great importance to the Hyperboreans. A special process is required to open the gate.
Okay.
Oh, like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's Marrow?
Seems like the ancients are very fond of making tricky gate puzzles.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Alright then. I was planning to start with some background on the invention of these techniques.
Yeah, no need.
Are you sure you don't want to hear it?
Remember what you were saying about priorities?
Fine. Simply put, we need 3 human representatives to successfully undergo a process of Kuvaki resonance. Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddesses to see if the entrants are qualified, with the most recognizable qualification being Kuvaki.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh, wait. But we need 3 people.
Yeah, I think
I
Chandler
also have no
and
doubt that
the
the
Knave.
Moon Chanter would be qualified. But we would need 2 other people with the same constitution. Therefore, the most feasible method is not so much to follow the rules, but to figure out how the test functions and find a workaround. I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude. We'll simply need humans to stand before it who have sufficient Kuvaki energy within them.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
The easiest way would be transfusion.
So we're going to cheat on the test?
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simplest one. Cheating the system is much easier than trying to hide from it.
Huh?
Sorry? Does the idea of cheating upset you, Miss Lauma?
No, that's not it. I suddenly had an idea.
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kuthar to join in the festivities.
Huh?
But as Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight. Let's get back to the test. I'll follow up with Nefer on the festival arrangements.
Oh, okay. Anyway, is this really the best method we have?
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods. I'd be more than happy to go through them if you'd like.
No need, we're good. Let's go with this one.
Yeah, let's go with
Very
cheating.
well. Kuvaki transfusion it is. Now, it would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. If the body rejects it, the reaction can be quite severe. The symptoms are similar to another condition that some people living here suffer from, known as congenital Kuvaki sensitivity. So, before we execute our plan, I will perform a simple test of my own to see who is compatible and who is not. Once that
Okay.
is done, we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible.
What? No eating or drinking?
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks by the time they're through.
Yeah, how long will they have to keep that up?
3 days.
Oh,
Oh.
so long! And we still need to find 2 more people who are not just compatible, but also willing to volunteer.
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Okay. I'm willing to volunteer.
Really? Don't you want to think this through?
Yeah, I'm not a glutton but like Paimon.
Count me in too. 3 days without food? I can handle that. Miss Nicole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time to step up.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, Paimon volunteers to be Captain of Logistics. She'll keep the fires lit and grab some spare clothes to keep you comfortable.
Yeah, good work, Paimon.
Then we'll start with you first, Traveler. Please step forward.
Okay. We should be compatible. We had the iridescent moon with us, right? Shouldn't be a problem.
How's it going? Do you feel anything?
Nope.
How about now?
No. It seems like she's squeezing it a bit
And
hard.
now?
Still nothing. He's putting up a lot of efforts. What about now?
What about now?
Nothing at all. Did you do something?
You guys, it's not a competition, you know.
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a descender, you can withstand far more than I imagined. It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you, and your arm hasn't even moved an inch. In my last attempt, I infused 5
A
times
vivid
the amount of
description.
Kuvaki
Has he done that
required.
before?
Yes. Safe to say, compatibility won't be an issue for you. You're eligible to join. You're next, Mr. Varka.
Okay.
Sure, here goes nothing.
All right. I'll start where we left off. 5 times the required Kuvaki dose.
Whoa, 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 hey, wait a minute.
5 times the required Kohaki dose. How's it going?
Ooh, no, not great.
I wanna puke.
I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. A few bottles of wine and a big stein of Dark Horse. Some hard liquor from Liyue mixed in.
No, she's happy
You think
seeing
this
that.
is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest. I'm never gonna live that down.
My apologies. I'll lower the concentration and try again.
Okay. I think that's okay.
Oh.
How's it going now?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel it pulsing around.
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr. Varka. Let's try someone else.
Okay. Let's go ask some of our other friends then.
Okay, so we asking other people. I think it'll be the knave. Lava is good.
No surprises here, Miss Moonchanter. You're...
Never.
I'm getting a slight headache.
Shame. You were so close.
Yehuda, no.
I'm itching all over.
Look at her
Allergic
expression.
reaction. We can't have that.
Huh?
I know.
Well, are you gonna start a what?
The Hexen Circle is an organization that cares for and protects children. We will not have them do dangerous things.
Not even
Not
tests.
even tests.
Okay, so who's left? Inefa?
Is
No.
something the matter?
The candidates have to be human.
I guess that rules me out too.
Huh. Everyone except the Moonchanter got beaten. Guess I don't need to feel so bad after all.
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among the Frost Moon Scion.
I'll see about talking to some trusted Lightkeeper colleagues. In fact, I think we had some former
Illuga.
Frost Moon Scions join our ranks recently.
Illuga is one of the new characters that is
Give me
coming
the
up, by the way.
scientific explanation for how the test works. Then we can just zip through Nashitown, going up to people and pressing a button to check their status.
No.
Wow! No elaboration for once.
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane? Shame that Lohan's already left. And that guy's even tougher than I am.
Lohan, huh?
Strange. The moon goddess is clearly revered by many people. So why is she on the brink of disappearing?
She mentioned that the world has rejected her from the very beginning.
And when we fought the Reikir of Solnari, it seemed like she exhausted her power for our sake.
Also, Paimon's not sure revered is the right word for how people feel about her.
Gratitude, certainly.
It's basic reciprocity.
Yeah. Even though she looked like she didn't care, she still saved a ton of people. Including me.
A review of the relevant data leads me to conclude that Miss Columbina is a good person.
Yeah, you bet!
They really think so?
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, that's not our decision to make.
Columbina.
That was
was
good
the
end of
code
Fatui
name
gave
the
me.
Fatui gave me.
Huh.
But it also came up in the song I heard when I was born. But is that really all there is to it? Is there anyone left who will still call me by that name?
She told me to pick whichever name took my fancy. Why did I pick Columbina? Maybe because I felt that she never wanted to become Kutar and be worshipped as a god.
Moon Prayer Night is getting closer by the day.
Then allow me to try.
Ah, the knave.
What are you doing here?
Helping
You
us all out?
contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild. Sandrone has been keeping an eye out for something like that, so she informed me. Since I have the ability to accommodate a moon marrow, I should prove to be a suitable candidate.
Yep, definitely should be.
Arlecchino.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away.
Yep, she's comparable.
How was it? Did you feel any discomfort?
Not at all.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for additional candidates after all.
Great! Cool. Alright, like Paimon said, the rest of us can take turns making sure the three of them stay warm and comfy.
Then my job is to take care of the caretakers. I will ensure everyone receives food and accommodation.
Let's do this, no time to waste.
I'm ready as well.
Okay, so they're all meditating and resonating with the Kuhaki. It's the usual stance when we go into their character screen, right? They're actually lighting a fire. Nice. Waka. Something is happening. Alright, so I think it's 3 days, 3 nights, right?
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Okay. That's some magic. The fate magic. Yep, it opens up.
It really opened!
So that's what all this is about. They've been trying to open this gate.
Come, let us enter.
Wait.
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew properly and swallow slowly. It will give your body time to readjust to the digestion process.
Yeah, that's
They
what
will
she's
head in
used to
soon.
get till I know.
They will need to enter this gate. Huh? I cannot pass through. It has been 3 days. Can I really hold on until Moon Prayer Night?
Okay, melting moonlight in the morning mist. Alright, so I think this is where we will stop. Because I believe we will have to go into that gate to go further. So, yeah. That should be it for today. We will continue with the same act tomorrow. We'll finish it up because I think we are already, streaming for over 2 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours. This is going to be a long video. Anyway, thanks for joining in. Thanks for listening to us. And we'll talk to you tomorrow and we'll finish up this quest. Alright. Thank you guys. Have an awesome day ahead. Bye.